Hello YouTube, going back to my roots, if you'd want to use that expression. I'm doing the first video game related video in about 2 years. I've already sort of done this before I reviewed, if you remember a while back, or if you look through my old videos, I reviewed this LCD screen for the PlayStation 1 and I gave it a very positive review. I didn't give the game a very positive review. But now I'm doing a review of the actual console itself, the Sony PS1 redesign from 2000, released around the same time as PlayStation 2, and it's a lot smaller, very small, than the original PlayStation, which I don't have to show you unfortunately. But I've got one, but it's having almost off. This is the later one. It's got compact discs, it uses the same discs. It's compatible with all the same discs as the original PS1, I think. This thing flips up quite fast, but disk drive is pretty much the same. The reset button is the same. I'm not sure how that works actually. I don't know. I've got to try the reset function of this sometime. Power cable, AV, the old one had a lot more ports in it, and you got all the standard copyright crap on the back, and obviously ports for memory card 1 and 2 and controller 1 and 2. Now I only have one controller and I don't have memory cards for the PS1 at the moment. I did have about 5 of them, but they all went missing, which is very helpful. But I'm going to have to try and do this review just doing the first level of every game that I'm going to play, because I haven't got any of my saves. But yeah, this is the original PS1. I'm going to demonstrate a few games for you, and I'll be back in a minute after I've connected all ports onto the back again. Okay, do bear with me regarding the terrible quality of the camera on this. I'm using a standard CRT TV as opposed to the high def one, which doesn't have the annoying black line scrolling up. But I'm going to power the PS1 on now, and we'll see the boot up sequence, which I'm sure everyone will know. The classic Sony logo comes up, and then we get to this screen, which is memory card or CD player. I haven't got any CD in it at the moment, but I don't know what any of these mean. Dome, Hall, Church, Studio and Direct. I presume they're sound effects or whatever, but I'm not really sure. I never had to use the CD function on the PS1. And memory card, obviously I do not have a memory card, as I said before. But yeah, that's where memory card stuff will usually show up. There was a different screen, which I would have talked about in the LCD review, but yeah, this is the latest. But I think there was an original screen, then there was another screen, then there's this screen, which is the third screen. But yeah, it's not a very advanced menu, not as advanced as the PS3s, even the PS2s, but that's the menu, and we'll take a look at one of the games in a minute if you just bear with me. Now, what game shall we try? I've got a few of them up here. I've got Ridge Racer, Dire Trilogy, Hunter Been Millionaire, Tekken 2, Frustrator 2, Skateboarding, Beach Volleyball, Dance Stage, Medieval, Wipeout 3, Destruction Derby, Street Fighter, Micro Machines, Rugrats Search for Reptar, Final Fantasy 7, Road Rash, Gran Turismo 2, Volcage. Right, I've got quite a lot, and I'm not going to review any individual game. I'm going to review all of them, just to be extra special, with the exception of Chrono Beach Volleyball, because I already played that in my LCD review. So go back and watch the LCD review, and I'll be back in a minute with one of these games. Okay, the first game that I'm going to review is this one, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which you probably did. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is one of my favourites. I'm pretty sure I've already talked about this in the previous video. It might be the Dreamcast one, where I talked about the Dreamcast version, but this is the PlayStation version. Classic game if you haven't played it, which I'd be very surprised if you haven't. Basically, if you haven't played this, I hope you can hear me over this game music, but I'll turn it down a bit. Basically, I'm going to just play a single session mode on the game just to demonstrate the PS1 once it gets down to bloody loading. There you go. Right, single session. Can you see this through the camera? Yes, you can. I'm not actually looking through the camera's viewpoint. I've got it set up on my camera stand, so just hope that you can see everything's going on now. Hanger, that's the only one I've got because I haven't got a save game. His memory card situation is going to become quite a pain. Skate your best 2-minute run. I'm not going to be skating my best. I'm going to be trying stupid tricks and failing at them like I usually do. If you've got 2 minutes, you've got to pull some insane moves like that. Yeah, proper hardcore. Grind. This, you can manual on this. I keep forgetting I can manual on this. The original version you couldn't. Hang tight. If you grind on this airplane, then you can get a special room open. There you go. Seekers areas, you got all of them. And the helicopter crashes through the roof. I'm not quite sure why. And there's another secret area to be unlocked right here. Nose grind. Around here. You can get a lot of secret gaps and stuff, which is, there you go. I think I've got like all of them now. But yeah, it's a lot better than the recent Tony Hawk games, especially Tony Hawk Ride, which is complete rubbish. I'm not sure if anyone's played that because it cost like 200 million quid or something, but it's not very good. This is very good, but you gotta get used to the controls and not to run into walls like I just did. I've got 45 seconds left on the clock and not much else to talk about, so I'm just going to skate around, try and pull off some stupid tricks. So enjoy. Fuck. Yeah, don't land sideways either. And that's the time over. And let's look at the statistics. Total score 36,560, high score 40,000, so failed on that part. 51 tricks, best combo was 4,290, which is crap. So, enter my name. And I won't retry, I'll go to the next game. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm not going to show as much of the other games because I'm working with a specific time limit, but I'll be back with the next game in a minute. This is the original Tony Hawk game, Tony Hawk Skateboarding, which is pretty much exactly the same thing except you can't manual and there are less tricks obviously. And the level design is also quite small, like this is absolutely bloody tiny level. They get bigger as you go along, but still not exactly on level of number 2. But yeah, again, it's a very good game, and do give it a go, especially if you're interested in skateboarding. If you're not interested in skateboarding, then don't give it a go because you probably won't like it. But yeah, next game. This is Volcade, which is a very good racing game from Psygnosis, who also developed Wipeout. And the good thing about this is that if you roll over, you can actually drive upside down, which I'll try and demonstrate by crashing. Oh, I think you can do it here. Yep, you can drive upside down on the roof, and then you fall back down to the ground, and you can keep going, which is a very good idea for racing games, especially if you complete crap. They made a sequel to this, but I haven't played it. I think they should make another one for the PS3 or something. It would be very good. But yeah, recommended racing game. Try it out. This is Gran Turismo 2, which I'll just change the videos. Yes, it's obviously not a very advanced compared to the modern Gran Turismos. The Gran Turismo 5 looks quite better than this. But back when this was first released, it was probably the most realistic driving game I could buy. This is time trial mode, which is why I don't have any other cars. But yeah, this is the arcade disc. There's another disc which is Gran Turismo mode, which is a bit, I don't know how they did then. But yeah, there's another disc which is Gran Turismo mode, which is a bit more realistic than this. But I prefer the arcadey modes. And well, it's not even that arcadey because I can't actually steer very well. But yeah, I actually prefer the track design of the first game. But this game is very good and it's a bit more in depth than the first. So Yeah, another recommended racing game. Yet another racing game here, Road Rash, which is a motorbike racing game which has been released for pretty much every single console in the world, I think, apart from the recent ones. Well, I think we should make a new one of these, because the good thing about this is if you manage to catch up with everyone, which I'm failing to do now, you can actually punch them in the face, which is very, very useful. Oh, come on, yeah, there you go. The graphics on this are quite good as well, seeing as well launch title. I like the 3D backgrounds flying by, and it's amazingly fun, especially on 2-player, where you can punch each other in the face and you can eventually get other weapons. I don't think you can get bazookas or anything like that, anything really good. Oh yeah, try and go to this guy punching. Yeah, there you go. And my lust for violence is getting too aggravated by this, so I'm going to stop now. But yeah, I'll try and do something that's not a racing game next. This is one of my favourites, Die Hard Trilogy. There are 3 games in this collection, but based on 3 Die Hard films. And this is the first one, as you probably saw from the garage setting. Yeah, this is a very fun game where you can go around and shoot people in the face repeatedly. Oh, come on. Die! Oh, come down, die! For fuck's sake. There you go. Yeah, you shoot a lot of people, you've got to kill a certain amount of terrorists before you can progress to the next level. And occasionally you find good goodies, like in here. And this is health, there's a machine gun, and what's this? This is another machine gun. Die! There you go. Right, yeah, definitely a very good game. I can't show you the 2 other games because you can't be asked, but yeah, play them, and there's also a SATURN version available if you want to get that. Here is another famous platforming game from the PlayStation, Medieval, which you play as a skeleton guy and you've got to go around killing zombies with a sword. What better premise for a video game is than that? Yeah, it doesn't really look that good on paper, but it's a really fun game. Although it can be a bit awkward to control at times. Come on. I've got throwing daggers at the moment, that's why. Once you get a sword, it's actually quite good. And I shall get a sword soon. I think there's one's like a box around here somewhere. Come on, die. Hang on, is there an inventory? I think there's an inventory somewhere, yeah. And guess what? There it is. Small sword. And you gotta find these rune stones and they unlock gates, basically keys, basically. I might do a longer video on this actually. It's a really, really badass game. But I've got a time limit to work with here, so I'll probably might show you this more in a later video. But for now, I'll go on to the last game probably. And the last game is, I'm not sure, I'll choose in a second. And this is the final game I'm going to show you. Absolute classic this is Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. This is my personal favourite of the 3 Crash games that were released on the PS1. I think there were 3 in total and 3 spin-offs as well. But yeah, if you haven't played this then you're really missing out, and I'll be a bit surprised. Very famous game. And it's one of the ones that most people usually say when they're thinking of favourite PS1 games. I'm just going to play through this. Die. There's a lot of violence in this video. And I haven't really got much to say about this actually. Really good game. Definitely try it out. I'm sure everyone will have a PS1, so I don't even know the point of this review is. But yeah, we'll kill this guy. I think there's a special stage, is it? Yeah, it is. But I can't do it. And checkpoint, and I think that's what time we're on. Well, I've almost got 15 minutes, so I think we should stop now. And yeah, that is the PS1 review done. That's all I've got to say about that really. One more thing that I must add, which isn't related to the PS1, is that my VCR is broke, so there won't be any VHS videos for a while because I can't use the VCR. I can't watch any of the 500 plus videos that I've managed to gather together, which you can see here. I've got all my X rentals down here and I've got retail ones up here and some up there as well.